Alright. I just went live on here. A guest has joined. Click to show. Okay. Show on screen. Hey, there you go right there. Look at it. I'm gonna hang up the phone. I'm gonna, hold on. I can't hear you on the computer. Let me see. I muted my phone. Can you still hear me? What are you doing? I hear you on my phone. I'm trying to get you on the computer. I ain't froze. Nah, I'm moving. Hold on. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. I can't hear you on my screen. You, I don't got no X on my. That's you. You gotta turn your microphone on. Okay. Put you right here. I'm listening. I'm here, bro. Nah, I hear you on my phone. I don't hear you on the computer. Check, check, check. Can you hear me? I see you, but I don't hear you. I got my phone muted, but can you hear me? Can you hear me through your computer? Oh, I know why. It's because you on the phone. We're gonna have to get off the phone because your phone is doing your audio to this call, but it needs to do the audio to Streamlabs. So let's hang up the phone or yeah.
Monte,
Yeah, there you go. Can you hear
you
me?
hear me?
I hear you. Can you hear me?
Monte, you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
You hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Hey, Monte.
Bruh, can you see me or hear me? Hey, what's up, brother?
Monte, I can hear you now. I can see you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. Let's see. Can you see me?
There you go.
You can hear me. You can
Being
see me.
business. But can you hear me clear?
I hear you. Can you can hear me clear? You can see me clear.
Yeah.
All right, smooth. We in here. What's up? You know, welcome to
Hold on one second, Monte. I got to fix the
Jubilee TV.
Like that.
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
You froze up on
Nah, I turned my camera off because I'm eating some noodles.
me.
Man, you know I've been fasting all day and I haven't ate. They took my wisdom tooth out.
Damn, well, you hurt now.
Nah, it's straight.
You
But they got I'm eating. I gotta drink my dinner.
got liquid.
Yeah, I got some ramen noodles.
Now make sure the peppers off in
Man, I don't want nothing to get into my wisdom tooth though. No little small pieces.
it. Yeah. What's going on for the night?
Man, welcome in, brethren. I want to formally say thank you for showing up, working through the technical, setup. We got this all figured out now. We can do this again. This is my Streamlabs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I got you tucked off to the side right there. I really want to add some stuff on the screen. Let me see. I might be able to do a screen share. But really, the liberation colors. I want to talk about liberation colors today. I was setting up, selling some of my stuff, and I had on one of my toms that I got from the Rasta village in Jamaica, in Montego Bay. And one of the brethren came up to me with his impress, and he was like, "Okay, I like your hat. I like what's the colors mean?" And I was telling them, red is for the blood, gold is for the land, green is for the vegetation, and black is for the melanin, the ether. The hat didn't have no black on it, but he was like black. He said just red, gold, and green. I said the black is it's in my skin. It's on me.
Right.
Not like my skin is actually black, but the carbon is encoded into the melanin. So we talked about that, and then he ended up telling me, "Yeah, man, I'm a Rasta," and I guess he was trying to test me or something, but you know,
Yeah.
ones I and I, we don't really pay too much attention to a test because whether it's a test or real life, I'm still gonna bring the truth. I'm not gonna act different just because you
Right.
are looking for something. And so I pretty much just spoke on that, and I wanted to talk to you about it because it seemed like he was so interested in the colors. I've always been like, okay, the color's cool, and then I keep it pushing to the philosophy. So what's the liberation colors to you?
Well, I know back in the back and back in the earth. Great.
Yeah, man, give thanks. That's a good way to put it. So it's like the red, gold, and green was already a Rasta
Yeah.
Liberty, and then
Mhm.
Garvey and his people. Did they come to Jamaica or they was already there?
When Garvey come to Jamaica, he didn't have no stuff. Work with that. You know what I mean?
So the Bobo Ashanti used the red, black, green, and gold. What about the other
Yeah.
orders like Naya Bingi and the 12 Tribes?
Since I think in the 12 tribes, I don't think he could.
Okay, sing, give thanks. Are you able to see where I put the flag up on there? Some of the red, gold, and green.
Yeah.
You see it?
But at one time, the green was on the bottom for the land, and
I was saying I'm thankful. I'm grateful for the eye. Ones and ones that come before me, that came before you even, and did the work and put all of this in. I do want to
yes,
ask,
yes,
man. When I was in Montego Bay in Jamaica earlier this year in February, I went to I want to say it was the museum at Sam Sharp Square, and then that
Mhm.
museum they got a Rastafari room where I want to say some council had went to the United Nations and got like legitimized up there with the world government But what stuck out to me was that they had a section of the wall that was about the liberation colors, and it talked about this and how the order is, and so it even said, let me try to pull it up, but it was saying that Nyabingi did it one way, like they had the colors this way with a certain on the top, and then the other ones, 12 Tribes or Bobo, did it a different way. And I remember taking
Mm-hmm.
a picture of it because that was new to me. So let's see if I can pull it up. But I think for me, even like I got it tattooed on my arm, but it's kind of vertical, diagonal, and I think that when I got it, I got the black in there too. I really was just like wanting to have all the colors. I couldn't really distinguish between, okay, this is Rasta, or this is Marcus Garvey. Because being in the United States, it's like everything is, we want the black in there. It's like, okay, black power, red. Because over here, when Garvey H and they came in the 30s, we had the red, black, and green. We didn't ever really get with the
Mm-hmm.
yellow. I always seen the yellow in like Ghana or Ethiopia or Senegal, and I'm like, okay, maybe that's their thing.
That's one thing I respect about Marvin because he was trying to give us Americans some kind of hope, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because we don't want that we got things where everybody got their flags, but the so called American blacks. You know what I mean?
yeah. Man, I just sent you a message of the image that I was talking about, but I'm gonna pull it up here on screen, so you really don't even gotta mess with it too much. Let's see. I'm gonna make one more thing. Give me a second to make this happen. Yeah, I'm still learning this technology thing. So,
Yeah, me too.
man, how the juices is going for you?
I mean, I so refuse because they good.
Yeah,
If you notice the RBG, they don't really want to give the green, yellow, red respect. Neither, you know what I mean?
you said they don't want to do what?
They didn't really want to combine them.
They didn't want to put the black on there.
Yep,
Why you think that is?
because I just know when Selassie said that he didn't want to join. I mean, he didn't want to join the Garvey movement.
Man, so
That's why Bobo accepted it
yeah,
because Bobo's called Garvey Moses. Like he's the Moses because he prophesied what what to look at to the east. So you got to give him credit on that, even though he didn't know he was going to be Selassie. It was Leonard. We're gonna do another. That first was Hal Leonard Howe, because he's the one that brought Selassie to like Jamaica.
who?
Because him and Garvey and Selassie really did had it really like each other. Some say Garvey was jealous. It's a huge story.
You said Selassie was jealous. Something.
Mark Garvey was jealous, so that's why he didn't want to join the UNAI.
Yeah.
But Leonard Howe, the one that wanted to push the Selassie to Jamaica,
Yeah.
because Leonard Howe had so many he had so many fake passports and he was on the run. I know he at least had when I studied he at least had 8 passports because he
Oh
was on the
man.
run and that was the only one that traveled to Africa and like India and Leonard Howe was the head boy. And then he never seen somebody, but he had a picture. He brought the picture to Jamaica. And when everybody seen the picture, that's our redeemer. We got a black king. We finally got a black king that we can say that we can be proud of.
King of Kings. Conquering Lion.
Mm-hmm. Conquer the lines to break every chain.
Man, bear with me, Bridget. I'm really working to pull up this image. I know I texted it to you. I'm really wanting it to be on screen. So,
Let's see. Check it out.
man, my computer's having a hard time right now.
Oh yeah, I'm reading it now.
Yeah, it's a part on there where it talks about the colors.
Yeah, the colors. Yeah, at one time it was gold green. It was red, gold, green.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And
Yeah,
and now they took off and put Israel flag, Israel cover.
the white and
And
blue.
instead of the line. See, that's what they were trying to get rid of. If you get rid of the line, then nobody ever say no more traces of the last fire.
I'm gonna go ahead and read it. It says flags. The use of the colors red, gold, and green is a form of identification with Ethiopia. The state flag has the red placed at the base and the green at the top with gold in the middle. The flag is used by the church. The flag used by the state got the red at the top. No, got the green at the top, gold in the middle, and red at the bottom. The flag used by the church got the green at the base with the red at the top and the gold in the middle. So they saying that the Bobo Ashanti used the the church flag with the red at the top, but the
Yes,
Nyabingi
I.
used the state flag with the green at the top.
Yeah, because Selassie is the head of the state.
So Nyabingi and Bobo Ashanti, which one of them is you saying is connected to Selassie?
Both those are connected to Selassie. See, the Bobos are connected to the church, and the
Yeah.
Nabingi is the earthly order. That Nabingi is the original Christian because there wasn't no other group. It was only Nabingi. That's what happened to our movement. We started putting other branches to make it like a
Okay, that's right. One thing I'm interested in is taking it kind of deeper. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
when we look at it, it's like even back then when there was me just learning about the um the red, black, and green, the RBG, the United States
Yeah.
flag.
Mm.
It was like, okay, red is for the blood, green is for the land, and black is for the skin. You know, the fertile soil. But to me,
Right.
that was always like kind of kind of shallow. You know, those are deep. But you know, when I tell that to most people, most of our people, they kind of like, okay, cool, and or like, you know, let's take it a step further. Like for me, so which way we gonna go? We gonna go with the Naya Bingi way, right? And we gonna rock with
Right.
it.
That's right.
Yeah, and so the
That
Naya Bingi,
that you're on the right track. You're on the right track.
and for me that makes sense because when I'm looking at the chakras, you know the natural order. You got your root chakra at the bottom, and your heart chakra is above it, with your sacral, your what's it? Your willpower chakra, your solar plexus is right there in the middle. So naturally, the order of nature, the way God shares the light, is red at the bottom and gold at the top. So that to me makes sense. It's in alignment.
Yep.
And so we're moving forward with that. Let's start at the bottom, and I think that for me, I think as individuals, you know, scholars, as reasoners, philosophers, we know that red is the basic color. Red, we see that it's gonna make us hungry. It's gonna make us, you know, want to fight. It's primal, but also red is the
Yes,
color
sir.
of blood. But blood is really blue and purple. But once it come out into the world and the earth, you know, this nasty. But it is my wisdom tooth God's. That blood, when it get oxidized, it turns red.
Yes, sir.
And I think we can add this level of importance to us as modern, you know, modern rosters, you know, as individuals, ones and ones here in this day and age, and know that blood quantum, blood is the life force. You know, they say the blood of Christ, and blood is what's
Yes,
like
sir.
it's plasma. You know, blood is a liquid, but there's also the fifth element. There's energy. There's electricity. There's almost like a certain element to blood that's ethereal, it's spiritual, and so yeah, the blood contains our essence, our DNA, but also blood contains our health. Like if you get sick, they're gonna
Right.
take your blood. If you get AIDS,
Right.
it's gonna show up in your blood. If you got diabetes, it's in your blood. You got schizophrenia, any type of trauma, it's gonna be passing down through your blood. Your child has most of your blood, 50%, 100% of your blood. You know, it's in the blood, and so
Right.
yeah, it's simple that we say, okay, the red and the red, gold, and green is for blood, but we need to re situate ourselves. We need to refound ourselves in what is really red. You know, what is blood to us? What because that's one big word in the scripture is iniquity, and iniquity is we're not just gonna talk about sins or trauma or iniquity is the physical, tangible like disturbance, glitch in our blood code that comes from going against the ways, the statutes, and that could be leprosy, that could be lameness, that could be all sorts of curses, but those curses are passed on through the blood. So is the birthright.
Right.
So talk to us about blood, man. Why is blood important not only to us as a people, but to us as in the liberty, the rosters. What's so what's so red about the blood? What's so real about the blood? Man, so I pulled up this book, The Blood Code. Man, shout out to everybody on Instagram that's tapping in. The Blood Code by who wrote this book? Dr. Richard Maurer. The Blood Code. And it says the Blood Code is a clearly written, logically organized book that provides an excellent foundational introduction to metabolic hormones and optimizing. So the Blood Code walks the line between reference text and self-help book. So okay, selected pages. Let's see what we got. Skin fold calipers. Oh, that's
I'm trying to bring this thing up that I stay for
we say that again, brother. I know some people get real funny about blood too, like, oh no, don't let that person blood touch me, or like it's like within the blood,
that.
it's like entities can live in the blood. Like yeah, we got diseases and stuff, but it's almost like that's where the demons can live at, or the angels can really live in the blood, and you got to be careful not to mix your blood with somebody else's blood,
Right.
or if you do,
So called man.
say again.
They wanted to bring it up.
And then I know some people when they do their oaths, like let's say somebody wants to be brothers, they'll cut their thumb and you'll cut your thumb. Then y'all put y'all thumbs together and mix blood, and now y'all united. Y'all
Blood brothers.
blood brothers, literally ritual. Or what they talk about drinking the blood of Christ. Vampire. It sounds like vampires to me.
It is vampire. That's where the that's where the that's where the Western Christianity came in and messed it up. But really they were drinking up on them Sabbaths when they
Yeah, man. It seemed like the blood of Jesus, the blood of Yehoshua still has some sort of potent effect. Like you can pour that on top of some bread, and that's the best bread. Or You pour it over your cut and it's gonna heal you, or you put it over your wallet and you rich. You know they like the blood of Jesus is sanctified.